Hey guys, it's the Archangel here, and today we're doing a special review, well, sort of a review slash, I don't know, would you call it a time lapse or a video lapse or what? Yeah, I kind of like doing my hair like this now. So, we're going to go straight to the other mode, and I'll show what basically we're going to be doing and looking at in this video. So, as you can see, I have already done videos previously modifying this guy, but, I really want to step it up a notch. I'm still going to keep the chrome, but his paint job is too pristine, and I really want to. He's drunk at the moment. Here, let's just sit him down here so we can study him a bit better. I really want to take this guy and take all this cleanness and just wipe it off the face of the planet. I'll show you some new paints, a new paint that I got. And I did notice he had this detail in the movie. I've got some new brushes. This box is what a backer game came in actually. And it is this paint right here. It's very thin, very watery. And what you do is you slaver it on a little bit, and it makes it look like oxidized, rusted, well, sort of like a oxidized warm metal. And I've got, obviously, I've got my washes, so I've got my black wash. That's for stiffening joints, as everyone know. I've also got my gunmetal, so I can paint him in lead belcher. Possibly add a bit of brown on his feet to make him look like he's been stepping around in the dirt. Maybe add a bit of green for moss. Moss obviously can be varied, so probably mix several greens up. Maybe get some nice silver on the teeth. And if he has any wire detail, could probably paint him with his brass. So really colours involving are, let me see if I can get them all out. Maybe that for the dirt. We'll keep the dirt part separate. Dirt colours and metal colours can be separated. So I don't know why I'm talking like a weird cockney at the moment. I don't know. Maybe add a bit of these into his eyes. Just kind of do what I did with Dark Enemy and Megatron, because his eyes are just out red at the moment. So I could probably get a lot of work done on this guy. Not all these colours are going to be used. Probably not as many as these are going to be used. Probably just stick with these 4. But these 5 are definitely going to be used. So we're going to take that, take this. I'm still going to keep the chrome. But we're going to basically douse the whole thing, excluding the chrome areas, in paint. And we are going to see what we can do to this leader class Grimlock. I want to point out that I have modified the legs very heavily to be more movie accurate and more animatronically correct with T-Rex. The only problem is the hands stick out. There's only so much you can do, and I have modified the tail with barnacle parts. Under here, just a hint down, appraisal, like, this is a really good figure. It's not very heavy, but then again, I'm 21, you know, if a kid was holding this, it probably would be quite heavy. I even put pistons in his mouth, spare barnacle parts. And I really just want to do this thing up, make it look really worn and knackered. So let's get straight to it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is get our squig orange and pop it right in his eye there to give him a pupil. And then what we're going to do is we're going to douse all the silver and brass with lead belcher. The next step is to highlight that with some Stormhost silver. I'll show you what it looks like with the lead belcher, then we'll do the Stormhost silver, and we'll get on with the other colours. Okay, so as you can see, this looks drastically different. It looks a lot darker now. The chrome does break up the darkness, which is a bit of a thing, but I want to keep the chrome because I like the chrome so much. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take, why is it gone? There we go. We're going to take, now we've not done the robot mode yet. Robot mode will be coming later on. I still have a few bits I need to do. We're going to be taking our Stormhost silver and coating lots of little panels on it. So all the brass parts will be replaced with Stormhost silver. We're also going to do some silver dry brushing across the whole thing, and that includes the chrome. So let's get to it. Okay, so what I've done is I've applied the silver highlights. You can probably see some right there, and also on the arm here. And I've gone ahead and skipped a few steps because the next thing to do is apply brown to his feet for the TX mode, because he's not really been stomping around in very nice things, has he? He's been stomping around in all the mud. And I've given this a quick test, and what you do is just slaver it on the face, and then you just, like, say I put some all over the arm, you dab it away with a bit of tissue like that, and I think that's a really nice effect of just worn, disgusting looking metal. And it really adds as well to the look. I think that looks absolutely fantastic. So once that's done, we're then going to get onto robot mode. Alright, so here's the T-Rex mode, all fully oxidized. This Nihilak oxide. Yeah, just excuse that. As I was saying, this Nihilak oxide, we'll just call it oxide because I really can't pronounce that, works incredibly well. Like, look at all this. It turns up a lot more in person. But look at all that. That looks, well, I mean, he's got a very greenish blue hue to him. Okay, so the next thing to do now is let it dry, obviously. And then when it's dried, convert to robot mode and repeat the same processes all over again. But I'll still show that in the video. Okay, so I'm now in the robot mode. You can probably see me there. Hello. This is the next day, by the way. As you can see, the arms are pretty much done. We are gonna, the shoulders do actually look quite weathered in person, even though in camera they're not turning up. So that part there is actually quite weathered. It's just not turning up so well on the camera. We are gonna weather this a bit more. There's big stains there, and dogs come out. Yeah, this is my back garden so that the wind can dry the paint. We are going to be doing the underside of this bad boy, and we are going to be doing, well, since this was the end of the tail, it's pretty much already done. We are going to be doing the inside of those and the handle. So first off is base of leather belcher, excluding the chrome. Then Stormhost silver highlights. This also includes bits of the chrome, so I painted brass on the chrome. This will go over them. Then some brown dry brushing for the feet. And then we go in with our favourite oxide. Let's get to it. Okay, so what I've gone ahead and done is applied the gunmetal. As you can see, his head currently has no eyes painted on. Painted the legs, and I also added the silver effect. As you can see, like some of his parts on his crotch here been edged. The next thing to do is to take your, where is it? Fooey, where is it? Ah, there we go. Your dried bark and dry brush the feet. And the next step is to, to oxidize the whole thing. Now, the reason we're doing the eyes last is because we don't want any of the oxide getting on the eyes. The eyes are the clean part, surprisingly. So then when that's done, we will go in with the eyes with red and orange. But first, I'm gonna have my dinner. Okay, so robot feet. Got the heavy brown dry brushing. Lots of gunk. And these still move as well, which is pretty nifty. I'm surprised I don't pull up half the paint. No, that one kind of did, so yeah. Next is the oxidization, then the eyes. But we're also, I'm gonna see if I can use my knife and carve in the Cybertronian symbols right here and here. That's going to be a tricky one because I've never done that before, and it could go horribly wrong, or it could go incredibly well. So let's get to it. Okay, so here we are, all fully completed. I haven't done the carving on there. I don't honestly think I'm going to do it, to be honest, because I don't think I'll be able to find an accurate picture. I did do the eyes last, so I had to skip a few steps because my phone died, but I just went ahead and did everything. As you can see, the chrome's still there. It's just looking very oxidized and corroded, like Grimlock did in the movie. Obviously, this is a bit more obvious. Yeah, mine has two of the same feet. Yeah, no matter. I did weapons as well. Got a bit of handle done. You probably can't see it very well. I can barely see it on there, but it is there though. This was already done with the T-Rex mode, and I have got this done. Probably see little bits of it in there, but you're not really going to see that. You're mostly going to be seeing the outside. So yeah, and if you just flip them over here. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut now, put the flash on and show you a bit better. Oh yes, loads better. Oh yes. Bit of paint bleed on the eye there. Yeah, it is kind of distracting. But he looks so good. Oh, yes. This is what I was on about. This is how Hasbro should paint their figures. Here you can probably see the highlighting a bit better. I did paint gunmetal in there, but I haven't, corroded it. It's not even a corrode. It just makes it look corroded. It's just an effect paint. It's not even, doesn't even damage the figure or anything. How does that... I can't seem to get that out. Hold on. Oh dear me, has that got stuck? Yeah, it just got a little bit stuck. Yeah, a very bizarre thing that. I mean, it folds out for his shield, but he can't really use the shield because his legs are modified. Yeah, this is kind of bizarre. But yeah, he's done. Let's give you a close look. As you can see, I broke up some of the chrome with a bit of silver painting. And the chrome is still there. And I know it's there. It's just not as shiny because of the heavy wash that I put on the box side. And the same for the other side. Obviously the T-Rex undersides of the head are red for the T-Rex mode. So basically, hollow legs. So yeah, it's pretty piss easy to do. Excuse my French. It's pretty easy to do, really. You can apply this to any Transformer that you want. Maybe Revenge of the Fallen Megatron, or or original movie Megatron. Heck, even Darker Movie Megatron could probably take it. The other Dinobots can take this paint job. Probably going to do this to the others, but I'm just going to use the oxide on them because try and get them out. Where are they? I can't even see them at the moment. Doesn't matter. I can't see them at the moment in this box. This area right here is where I keep them all. But yeah, you could probably just apply the oxide, which is right there. And I have used up so much. You could probably just apply it to the Dinobots very subtly, and then of course do the excess trick. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I think I'm going to call it a painting vlog. You'll know what it's called by the title, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for his review.